Rajay, welcome to Sport at 10.
Thank you very much, Thomas, for
Let's look at
inviting me.
that footage. Let's take you back to your days and you can take us through some of this history, why it is that you're rated possibly the greatest player of all time here in South Africa. And that number 10 jersey, it just won't come down off the Pirates' wall. Jay is studying himself now. He doesn't even want to talk. He's just studying himself, seeing and then this free kick, Jay, a little chip over the wall. I was telling a free kick.
No, we'd been practicing this free kick, no big boy, because they knew good Swallows most of the time in Shama banana kick. So we were ready for a banana kick. So I'm having a chip and a peso.
Banana kick, we specialize at night. Chip Jomo setting it up, net.
Goal, yeah.
Prajay.
Hey,
I see you just there. You like just looking back at the footage. He's not even looking at me. He's just reminiscing about the old days. So I'm going to let Prajay just enjoy some of that old Mainstay Cup footage a little bit at the Orlando Stadium, how it felt. How many memories does this bring back?
It's 1980. Yeah. When Pirates won the Mainstay Cup, it was 1980. Yeah.
2 goals.
Yeah, I scored 2 goals and I created 1.
Hey, Bonzima.
I've
got a lot of rapid fire questions for you because the viewers have been really sending me questions all day that they've wanted you to deal with. So let's start with the one there. We saw you in the number 10 jersey. And a lot of people are saying, Prajay, what do you think? Opa Manyisa, 9 + 1 = 10?
I don't have a problem.
No, but I mean, I think anybody who's going to take that needs the blessing of the number 10 holder right now.
No, to be honest, they can give it to anybody. The jersey doesn't play. It's the player that plays. It was not the number 10 on Jomo that was playing. It was Jomo playing for Pirates, wearing jersey number 10. So it's just that it got stuck with me. You know, when I was playing for Pirates, I was passionate. I just wanted to play football. I had a problem with coaches who talk a lot in the dressing room. They talk too long. All I wanted to do was to go out there and play for Pirates, finish. What number I was wearing, it didn't bother me that much, honestly.
But it's a heavy jersey. I hear all of that, but right now the number 10 jersey cannot be touched because you were that good in that jersey.
Thomas, to be honest, you know, hopefully if you can ask the people who saw me play for Pirates, and you take that number 10 jersey, you want to give it to somebody, you can't give it to nobody now. That's the answer.
Simple.
Simple. Case closed.
There you have it. So those who asked, Jomo,
but they can, it's up to Pirates. They want to give it to anybody, they can give it to anybody.
But you haven't seen anyone yet.
No, for me, you know, I'm half Pirates, I'm half Cosmos, you know, so I haven't seen anybody yet.
I want to talk to you about another issue that's been, everyone's talking about it. You even dipped into it. You were in the papers today around it. Showboating. This thing of South African culture, showboating. The Tunisians wanted to trap Sfiso Mieni for taking the ball nowhere. In Europe, a lot of countries that's seen as unprofessional. Al Professoria said he would have given Sfiso Mieni a yellow card for this because it's simply showboating for the case of showboating. He calls it unsportsmanlike.
I don't have a problem with showboating because footballers are entertainers. We're entertainers. We're in the business of entertaining people. If you're doing it purposefully, going forward, I don't have a problem.
Maros Fiso was just take a J.
Yeah, I just saw it now. You know, I didn't see the game.
So you think you can do it, but it must be to beat a man?
Yes, Messi does it.
Yeah, to beat someone.
Ronaldo does it. Neymar is even worse. He does it. He flicks the ball over people. He does this.
Yeah, when he did that flick, the opposition were unhappy. They wanted to trap him.
Yeah, they wanted to trap him, but people pay sometimes to watch that. They don't pay tacklers to come and watch tacklers. The whole day.
How was it you look
at? We are entertainers. Showbiz, soccer is showbiz. Yes, we have to win because manje culture say change with 10 million manje. So our coaches, their jobs are on the line except me. The rest is trouble. So bafuna ukuwina noma kanjani baze bafaka inkomo nje inkomo ukuthi ziyomaka zimake iziphela imesha abantu bayamakela nje so uzothini kunemali lapha
esakhe isipanda sikho
Ah, khohlwa baba, khohlwa. Ngakhuluma uzube Grace ukini wena. Ngizobheka nje ngisasekhona. Thomas, let me turn this thing yokuthi relegate to Cosmos, it's a yo-yo. I want to turn it and make it a good thing. You know, never in the history books of soccer there's been a team that has been relegated 3 times. We're in the history books of soccer.
Ezobuya.
Relegated 3 times, promoted 3 times, relegated with the same coach Jomo 3 times, promoted with the same Jomo 3 times. Which coach? Tell me. Baningi phela ba relegate sama team amanye afila dead. Kodwa mina ngibuyi ngibuyisile Tara. So you must give me credit ukuthi ngine plaque yabona. Ngine plaque. Kufana sekasi, kufana se Orlando, une plaque.
But Jay, you have a lot of plaque because it was 3 long seasons, eh?
It was too long.
In the National First Division.
Too long lapha.
Kunzima le.
Ha.
Angazi ngoba thina we don't see that every week. You come from 3 seasons there.
Ziyabuya lapha baba.
Yini le engakangaka?
Ziyabuya lapha. Sometimes uthola nama dressing room amancane ndoda ngaba yi6 lapha ngaphakathi. Kodwa kufuna ngene lonke ni18 iphume. No ziyabuya lapha.
So you're happy to be back?
Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy for the supporters. I'm happy for the players. You know, and also for people like Bamuza who retire sekabuyele ku Premier League. It would not have been nice for the day I decided to retire. I retire go NFT.
I-testimonial yakhe uyenza nini? 15 years he's been playing for Jomo Cosmos.
Time flies in Kohle, no?
No, I've been calculating, yeah. I check out. Say under 15 years.
Make sure to call last week mina kuma respect.
Oh, masikhuluma nge-testimonial khona awusakhumbuli. Bamuza, start putting the placards. We want a testimonial. But he's been a great servant to the club.
Yeah, he's done well for the club. He's been loyal. And if you recall, 2 years back when he got relegated, I said if he wants to go to any team, he can go. I offered him to. He went to Vets. The negotiations fell through, and he came back. You know, I still wanted him to go and test the water outside home, so that when he comes back, maybe takes over the team, the running of the team, he would have tasted outside how it is. You know.
But Jay, before we talk about how you came back, let's talk about what you did, though, because a lot of supporters out there, especially the Swallows ones, will be saying to you, "Wo hambisi Swallows."
Nabo bangihambisi.
But you beat them 1-0.
Thomas, 2 years back.
Way hambisile Swallows.
Ayibona lalela la Thomas, ilungise lento. Lento azange ilungiswe kahle. 2 years back mangihamba. I needed 1 point to survive. Iswallows yakishaya eTopsville 1-0. Hamba.
So now in the playoffs you said, okay, usakhumbula le yakwali yakala so.
No, inhliziyo yami ibhlungu in a sense because I had divided, you know, emotions because one, young relegated Swallows, I needed a point. And some of the officials bears like him, but no, sizolala kancane. Balala phi bangishaya abantu bangikhipha. Akoqiniso la ebholweni. La ebholweni mabathi imvula yanetha ngaphandle
But you still felt the pain, yeah.
I felt the pain. You know the pain comes from where? When I was expelled in 1986. I was kicked out from football. The Cosmos was kicked out. I was also kicked out for khuluma kakhulu. Lento yami khuluma kakhulu. Pendula abantu abadala bengafuni ngiphendule bebadala labantu bangiqosha but Swallows, Wheatbank Aces, Pretoria Kellys, ama teams wakhona stood up for me. Ukuthi I must come back. You know, there was supposed to be a PSL game at Trashville Super Stadium. The fans blocked all the around the stadium. They said no game takes place until Jomo is back. Swallows did the same at George Gok. They said no football here until I came back. So I had that thing in my heart, you know, I had divided. My heart was torn into 2.
Yeah, boy, swai.
Huh?
Izobuya.
Kunzima lapha. Kunenye into umthetho nyana omunye umthetho engawufrustani wama under 23 kodwa ama under 23 awadlali ku under 23. Le mthetho is trouble.
You've got to have what, 5 or how many is it under 23? 5 under 23 players in the lineup.
But development.
But with none of the teams were adhering to that. Bayadlala 5 minutes nyana baya substitute wabonke and then
ufuna wenzeni asi development NFT. NFT professional. Of course it's development. i-development lapha ku-super disc naku-KK Motsepe le not lapha sifuna ukubuyela ku-Premier League uzosifaka i-development abantwana ubakhipha bonke makuya ngawo abanye uyawisha ukuthi balimali nje zisuka phansi uthi ingathi bakamhlaba aphume trouble futhi babangekho right mina ngeke ngabona uSakala akhipha iplayer 1 minute ingena bathi itswe yayale wathi hey buya omkhipha ha kanti kwezwa kanjani yabona Thomas disc man trouble.
But there is a rule in the NFD. They are looking at it because maybe it hasn't worked so well.
They've been looking for 5 years. Hey, Baba isuse lento. Sivele sidlala disc just straight 9999.
What's the goal now, Braje? Because time is flying. I'm loving the interview, but what's the goal for Jomo Cosmos this season?
The goal for Jomo Cosmos, firstly is to compete. 1, 2 is to maintain our status. If you look at the log man, just see number 6, nothing has stopped namhlanje.
After 1 game and 1 point.
Yeah, but ipheli league you see. So besebenzile Thomas number 6.
Then you're in the MTN
next season. Parents lezathi the Chiefs avukajabula kabi kodwa hey izojika le nto.
You brought 9 players, I counted last time, 9 players in. But to be honest, I looked at those names, except for Denver Mukumba, I don't really know many of the others. Are these the Jomo specials, those diamonds that we all know?
You people didn't know Katongo, you didn't know Marwaru, you didn't know Masinga. So you will know about these ones now. It's unfortunate that they couldn't get
right in time before
they are right.
Figure 15th, 16th position.
Yeah,
you said so we born 15 and 16 and it's not Cosmos.
Baba imbiza yezo umuntu oyiphekayo. Yimi engipheka labafana. Uzobabona wena.
Yeah?
Kuti nje was an unfortunate weekend. 6 of my best players were not available. 6. So 6 is the whole team.
So who's next?
Hey. Golden Arrows, Baba, man.
Amarupuma, I mean, you know them. You came up together.
Yeah, I need televisor to tell you, match.
Yes, Telel. Izoba mnandi.
Please, ibe live and just. Izoba mission. Simemnandi man, televisor.
I'm going to put it to my bosses, Braje.
Please, I'll call me now, man.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Cosmos, Golden Arrows.
It's a good game.
Guaranteed.
Two NFD teams.
So they are NFD. They're 2 premiership teams.
Coming.
Oh, okay.
But I'll call her, I'll call.
I'll call her.
Aye, I'll call her.
Braje,
okay, man.
I'm out of time. I wish I could talk to you forever and ever and ever. But we'll see you again, end of the season, says Celebrator. Because you always win a cup also when you're in the Premier League. Eh? So, I mean, maybe Cup Nyan.
Aye, Cup Nyan, Cup. Wow, Cup Nyan. Cup Nyan, aye, Pile Cup Nyan. What's that? What's that? Cosmos going a cup. So Zama win a cup. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you very much, Braje. Ungapumi guys. I don't so jahile.
NFT balekela ku premium manje. So
that's it. We're done with Braje. Thank you very much for making the time to be with us. One of South Africa's great footballers, Jomo Sono, giving us his insights into his club. And all of you guys already who asked already on Twitter earlier, when is he replacing the coach? You got the answer. Never.